Good afternoon and welcome. This is Personal Peaceful Growth Calendar Week 28. Can you even believe that, Miss Deb?
Nope, the year is just flying by, and it's been full of good things.
It has. Many surprises.
Yeah. Well, as your first slide says, let life surprise you. So we're open to it and it happens.
Right. See, look.
Yeah. But this is so true. There's so much out there, and we're just not looking. People get so wrapped up in their own things, their own thoughts, that they overlook so many good things. So you just got to be open to it and know where to look for them. And of course, Mother Nature is always full of surprises.
Oh, yeah. I had two dragonflies on my car when I went over to Target this morning.
Oh, really?
Now they were just
Very
hanging
cool.
out. You know, my simple
And
little
I love,
Mazda. They were just hanging out. And I said, "Oh,
I
look how pretty you are."
yeah, I love watching them fly. I love the way they flit around. They're beautiful. They really are.
Now, our music today, because we're going to talk about how to say yes to life.
Okay.
Our music today is familiar to everybody.
Hmm.
When you're weary, feeling small, and tears are in your eyes, I will dry them. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't. And here is our magic page.
Yay!
I am enjoying the surprises from risk taking. Okay, here's the deal. If you think about it, and I know we have many good minds on this call, many good minds. Yep. Okay, lots of thinking going on.
Hmm.
When we resist taking risks, it's because inside we're hearing this little voice go, "No, don't do it. Don't change anything. No."
Hmm.
And they list all the probable bad things that are going to happen.
Yeah, in my case, it's probably a man with a sledgehammer going, "No, don't do it."
I will punish you for have ways of making you do this. Okay?
Yeah, but that's how it was, but it's not anymore because once you realize, life's worth the risks, you're willing to do it. That's for sure.
Yes, and what's beautiful is if you really focus on saying yes to everything that comes up, you will be amazed at how really well prepared you were for what may have been a thinking and anxiety situation. We often make our own difficulty. It's my experience the smarter somebody is, the more obstacles they put in their own way. Have you seen that,
Mhm.
Miss Deb?
Oh, sure, absolutely. And as we've talked before, we all have that underlying fear of the unknown or fear of putting ourselves out there for fear of rejection. And that can really hold you back from enjoying a lot of life's good offerings. So, get out there, do it. What's the worst that can happen, really?
You get to drop back 20 and you have new information.
That's right.
And
Absolutely.
our friend Donna wrote and said, I love this blend, lemongrass, bergamot, marjoram. She used to use that on her knees because she heard me
Hmm.
talk about how we have to be flexible. And when we practice being flexible, we're practicing
Hmm.
saying yes to life. And
Yes.
when you say yes, it stops being a risk, it stops being an obstacle, it stops being a problem.
Hmm. Yeah, and those three oils go together so well. Lemongrass and marjoram, they really get into those muscles, help us unglue ourselves and allow us to move forward, which is great. And bergamot, of course, is right there.
Right. And some of the affirmations that I just love, I'm open to me interacting with strangers, doing new things.
Well, I've seen that happen to you quite often,
I know
actually.
because I'm really very shy. So
Uh-huh.
doing this, meeting new people and interacting with them can often be a major, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be home reading a book. But
Mm-hmm.
we go out there and we always find interesting new people who have different interests, have traveled to different places, and are really fun people. It's fun to try new things.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I'm doing this calendar with my little student, and the first affirmation for Monday is I'm open to learning new things, in new lessons. So that'll be great when we do it.
Yes, and marjoram, we're going to talk a little bit about the oils now and how wonderful they are. I
Okay.
know you guys all know how wonderful they are. But many
Mm-hmm.
people I've encountered, Deb, they get attached to two or three oils. They're feeling good. They only use two or three oils. They might use the same, two or three, maybe a different one at night. And they don't remember all the gifts that are in their bag of oils. So I'm asking you to
That's right.
get that marjoram out. It's called the oil of happiness. It's the herb of happiness. And the reason it is makes you so happy, it not only kills off viruses, but then it takes care of bacterial issues too. He's like a little
Oh, that's
submarine
wonderful.
with lots of weapons
So we have a whole arsenal in marjoram, is what you're saying, right?
all by itself. Yes.
That's wonderful.
And
I'm
liver,
looking at all the things it does.
we love marjoram. It helps to detox that sticky, icky stuff that slows
Mm-hmm.
down the naming process of new cells and the sorting of retired ones.
Wow.
Marjoram is exceptionally good. And when people are hoping to become pregnant and they want girl babies, marjoram is a good thing to put on the low back of both the male and the female.
Really?
Yes. Bergamot
Cool.
encourages the release of pent up feelings, feelings that can lead not only to depression, but to insomnia. Wow.
Well, they kind of sort of go hand in hand, don't they?
Yeah, but see, then you have this pent up thing where
Mm-hmm.
you get a chance to release. You're really mad at the world, and rather than write them out or feel them out or even go and do one of the scream things
Mm-hmm.
on the parkway,
Right.
people just keep their pent up feelings and don't understand it's not helpful.
Well, we'll just have to have all these people with these pent up feelings come to New Jersey and drive the
Yeah,
Garden State of the Turnpike, and they'll scream naturally, so it'll be good for them.
we've had many people tell us, oh, I had no
Yes,
idea that people could drive so poorly. And I
I
go,
know it's true.
yeah.
Okay, now does bergamot, just a quick question, does bergamot um really have us have a violent expelling of our feelings, or just does it come back out more gradually?
My experience with bergamot is it's like a pressure valve release.
It is, okay.
Valve and it goes, and
Oh, okay.
as you're ready to participate, it gives you
Okay.
the support you need. So you don't just release and then fall to sleep. Because some
Oh,
people,
good.
when they're really, really angry and they scream and holler and they release it, they don't always get up and get moving with their new good attitude. They often fall asleep.
Okay. Good.
Bergamot's excellent for muscles too. It works really well with marjoram and lemongrass.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
great helper. Um, it's very good for the flow of energy. It particularly likes the liver, just like marjoram. So I
Mm-hmm.
find that many people like to use it to heal old anger and resentments that may have been stored up there. This is a gentler approach to cleansing up the liver than our friend Mr. Zendo.
Yeah.
In the cases of childhood abuse or multiple addictions, we love bergamot initially and then add zendocrine for some rapid recovery of our liver functions.
Oh,
Yay!
that's great. We all need that.
If we expect the unexpected, then when the expected happens, it brings unexpected happiness.
Ooh.
Say it again, Deb.
When you expect the unexpected, then when the expected happens, it brings the unexpected happiness. So
Yes.
true.
And people who have this like issue with iron, what we call iron control, they want to be in charge. They know all the possible outcomes. They need a lot of lemongrass. They really do.
Okay.
Because the reason people struggle to control, or one of the reasons can be control you, control them, control the weather, whatever they want to be in charge of that day. Lemongrass helps you digest whatever you're looking at, whatever you're feeling. It helps you process. And so if you got this control thing going on, you're judging. And when you're judging, you're holding something negative in place, whether it's about you or someone else. And every time you put in a stopper, you put in an analysis that stops things, you're interfering with your own flow of fun and good things.
Okay. So this is going to help us be open and ready for new things and more fun.
Yes, it reduces the H. pylori, which is a naturally occurring digestion thing that goes on. People talk about, oh, I got H. pylori, that gave me the ulcer. No, that's way off. Your emotions gave you the ulcer. Your inability to process honestly within yourself gave you an ulcer. And how they can tell is the H. pylori is elevated. It's an indicator it didn't make you sick. Get it?
That's true. And you gave me the cure for those Charlie horses that you get in your legs at night sometimes. And I know that rubbing lemongrass on helped me greatly to work those through. So that was wonderful for that as well.
Yeah, one person wrote to me and said, can we call it a Leslie horse instead of a Charlie horse? You can call it whatever you want, okay?
Very cute.
Just a leggy horse. How about that? We don't want to
Okay.
discriminate against anybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a colloquial term that means a knotted up muscle, okay, guys? It didn't have a distinction you got to worry about.
That's true.
And if you're
That's
busy
true. And I like what
if you're busy picking on languaging, then you're not seeking virtues.
Okay. Good, good, good.
Pain can happen anywhere in your body, but it takes your brain to register that it's happening. Essential oils can go right to the top of the command to tell your brain to pretend the pain isn't there. Lemongrass acts similar to the sedative opiate drugs that are derived from opium to act on the brain without affecting your central nervous system. Lemongrass oil depresses the higher cerebral cortex part of your brain, the cough center, so pain sensations don't get registered.
Wonderful.
Okay.
A safe way to be pain-free.
Yes.
Without worrying about addictions, right? That's wonderful.
And lemongrass will decrease irritability and drowsiness. Psychologically, lemongrass is uplifting and energizing. Yay!
Well, lemon. Yeah, citrusy, right?
And it helps with your eyes.
If, we talked earlier about people harping on things. If it's still in your mind, it's worth taking the rest. So if something's there, if you keep going back to it and thinking about it, just do it. Just take the risk, just do it. And like Sue said, you're either going to have an amazing experience or you're going to say, okay, I did it, done it, been there. But it's worth taking the risk and knowing how it's all going to turn out.
You have to risk going too far to discover how far you can really go. Again, this is saying yes to the next step. This is saying yes to having a bigger group in your home. This is saying yes to making those phone calls. Stop sending emails. That's such a waste of time. Stop texting. Stop answering ignorant texts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that slip out of my mouth?
Yes, it did.
Knock it off. You're wasting time texting. Have one-to-one communication. Be clear about what your business calls are all about,
Hmm.
and you will be much happier. And here's our Fran.
Yes, how to get good old Dr. Seuss in. Risk takers. If you never have, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good.
Right on.
And yeah, who
Yeah.
doesn't want to have fun? But sometimes you have to take that big risk to have it and try something new or learn a new sport or be involved with a different group of people or go volunteer somewhere. That's a risk if that makes you uncomfortable. But in the end, you might find out you meet a really good friend or learn something new about yourself.
Yes.
So it's really a lot of fun.
Yes. Expect the unexpected. Believe in the unbelievable. Achieve the unachievable.
Mm-hmm.
Funny phone call the other day. Lady called and said, "All right, go over the procedure again with me about how to keep only good angels in my house." I said, "Okay." Take frankincense. You put in your left hand. You start in the upper left hand corner. Pick a level. If you have 4 levels to your house, God bless you. It's a lot of cleaning. I like the 1 level house I have. Okay. You start corner of one window. You declare the space and the window. Because, see, the window is crystals, the window's crushed sand. So you declare and you walk from window to window, just touch very lightly with frankincense. And you declare this house is a safe place for all good angels. And the more good angels that hang out, the brighter the light, and everybody feels better. And she
Mm-hmm.
went, "Oh, okay, because I've been hearing noises in the night." And I went, "Okay, well, the angels I know don't usually make noises during the night, so you probably want to go and do your house twice."
Or check your attic for unwanted creatures, right?
Little visitors, yes, those cute little chipmunks and the moles
Yes.
and the mice, yes, okay. But I was telling her the angels that I know are all very sweet, but they're very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And what does Ollie have to tell us?
Ollie has to say, I enjoy active time outdoors. What a perfect time of year now that summer's here. Get your body out, enjoy the sun, enjoy the nice weather. He tells us that lemongrass is really good when diluted and applied to muscles ahead of stretching and running to help us avoid getting the aches in the first place. And kids are out and about now this time of year. Their school's out for most of them. They're running around, they're playing. They are sore. They've been cooped up. And if they're not active normally sports wise, this is a really good proactive thing to do for them. And just remind them to keep drinking as well. And that'll help those aches.
Not only that, but remember, lemongrass helps kids digest their new
Mm-hmm.
experiences. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes surprising things happen and they don't know how to respond because it's a brand new thing. But when it's a surprise, if you teach them to embrace change
Mm-hmm.
and help them sort without judging, remember to show questions of kids' experiences without using the word why. Lose the word why. That makes
Mm-hmm.
everybody defensive. So, how did you come to be covered with all that wonderful green paint? That's much better than, "Why are you covered with green paint?" You want to elicit a story and you want to see how they feel about what took place, okay?
Well, I wanted to be an alligator. That's why.
Yes, I like that.
Never,
That's
yeah, never allow waiting to become a habit. Don't sit around on your couch and wait for something good to happen. Live your dreams and take risks. Life is happening now. You got to get out. You got to meet people. You need to be involved. Don't just, I've tried it before. Nothing, it's not coming to you while you're becoming a couch potato. It's just not happening. You got to live it.
Yeah, and the truth is, if you practice saying yes, just have a yes attitude, okay? You will be amazed at how many yes people come into your life.
It's true. And speaking of kids, kids feel that same way. They're fearful, they're afraid to do new things, and they kind of just sit around too and are sometimes afraid to make those first steps. So
And
if you expect the best,
we always expect the best, right, Deb?
absolutely. Have all good thoughts. But I like the part about planning for the worst too.
Yeah.
Good planning, but prepare to be surprised.
Yeah, we like surprises, man. They usually be good. Life has many unpredictable moments, many paths, many memorable times. So enjoy the surprises, explore the new paths, cherish the memories, create new memories. I have a wonderful nephew who is high functional autistic, and every time we get together for a family gathering, somewhere in the conversation, Danny will always say, "And Aunt Sue, I just want to tell you, this is my best day ever so far." And I have always loved that. Okay.
That's cute.
Because he does the best he can to communicate how much he enjoys being with family and how excited he is to be there. But I thought that's a great way to put it. This is my best day ever so far, meaning I'm still going to have more.
That's wonderful. That is being positive, isn't it? I like that a lot.
Oh, he's delightful that way.
Yep. Life is full of surprises and serendipity. Being open to unexpected turns in the road is an important part of success. But if you try to plan every step, you may miss those wonderful twists and turns. So just find your next adventure, do it well, enjoy it, and then not now, think about what comes next. And that's Condoleezza Rice. What a amazing woman to have such nice thoughts. So, and you have to enjoy those little twist and turny things. You and I, we've done so many things, and in the middle of something, it just goes askew, and then later on, we find out what a wonderful thing that was.
Yes, we often get surprised.
Yeah, just a little. Just a little. Be it driving somewhere and we go round and round in circles and find a new place, or just with different people we meet along the way. So it's a wonderful experience. It really is. We like our adventures. You guys should too.
Yes. And we'd like to thank you for joining us today. And we want to encourage you to take some new risks. Try some new vegetables. Try topping out more ounces of water. Try new things and say yes to life. Yes to good health. Yes to all kinds of good things coming and going.
Find a new place to go out and enjoy the beautiful weather on the weekend. Be willing to explore and meet different people. Be a risk taker. Be brave.
Yes, you can.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Miss Deb.
Thank you. Everyone take care. Have an amazing weekend.
Yes, this is a good weekend to restate your positive intentions to accept the abundance of all good things coming your way.
Yay to that.
Happy weekend.
All right, thank you so much. Take care.
Oh, one more.
Enjoy the ride and all the surprises that come along with it. Yes.
Amen.
Right? Life's a roller coaster. There we go. That's the thought that just popped in my head. Enjoy it.
Yes, say yes. Thank you.